So it's about 5:30 in the morning here in I believe what is called Bro Bridges or something like that, some French name, in Louisiana. I'm about 45 minutes away from Baton Rouge, where I have a delivery to make. I shut down here about 1 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and these spaces were full, including this recreational guy. You know, I bet that somebody would have really liked to have the spaces, especially these guys who are just crammed in here any way they could last night. Some of the people that were here with me earlier, they've been moving out. So some of these guys that just had to get where they could are going to be able to find some empty spots here soon. But some of these spots that are opening up are blocked off because the guys who had to cram in here the best they could, they're asleep, doing the best they can. But this part of Louisiana anyway, in my notes I got to make sure that I put that there is no parking. And when I got here at 12:30 in the afternoon yesterday in Port Allen, which was where the truck stops were the closest to Baton Rouge, they were already filling up. The one that I had chosen, which looked like a small independent out-of-the-way place, was full. Usually I find a spot in those areas. Then the other two options that I had looked at, the big chains, the Loves and the Pilot, they were full. The Pilot was mostly reserved spots. And I just don't have the money to pay for parking. Not even if it was just $10. I just don't have that kind of cash to be thrown away. You know, when you're new and you're getting whatever load you can get, you're just not getting paid very well. If I had to pay for parking every day, I'd really be broke. But I was able to find this place, and it's well, as far as I can tell, on a completely different highway that I came in, and in a direction that pretty far away from where I was going. The experience with this tells me that the next time I need to go to Louisiana, I need to try and plan on shutting down outside of it, because I'm really lucky that I got here early enough to find this place. And you can see where people have been just fitting in wherever they could. I wonder if the entire state is truck unfriendly the way this is. A lot of the roads are really just big long bridges across swampland, so there's not a whole lot of shoulder. There aren't a whole lot of entry and exit ramps that you could just jump down if you were an emergency. You just couldn't have any more hours left. There's really not a whole lot of place for you to go. And the place that I'm delivering to doesn't have a dock. I've got 43,000 pounds of food that they got to get off my truck. That's probably going to be a hell of an unload. So that means I got to start figuring out how much time I'm going to have and where I'm going to go. I'm hoping to get a load while I'm unloading, because if not, I'm going to have to figure out where my fastest route out of this place is so that I can get a place to stay while I'm waiting for the next load. My instinct is to run the hell back to Texas, but we'll see what happens. It's being on the road for pennies.